Hey to everybody, and welcome to 90 Miles from Comics. As always, I am your host, Chad, aka Y290, up on YouTube because you already know YouTube is 90. And it is another Wednesday, new comic book day. We got a lot to talk about, and I got my brothers here with me. First up, Javi, what is going on, brother?
What's going on, YouTube world? What's going on, Chad? Hi, Aaliyah. Thanks for hanging out. Just happy to be here on New Comic Book Day and just talk some comics, man.
No, I'm excited that you're here as well, Javi. And as I know, you actually went to the midnight release of Absolute Carnage. So Javi did get his books this Wednesday. So Javi
Yes.
will have some new books to show off for New Comic Book Day. I'm always excited to see that.
That's right.
Sweet stuff, Javi. I'm excited to hear your stories about the midnight event because I'm sure we'll talk about that a little later. But before we get there, we got a very, very special member of 90 Miles from Comics with us. He's making his return. He took a week off last week, and that is our brother, Highly a Comic Bro. What is going on, Raul?
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me. Super excited. New Comic Book Day, man. I read a book that just blew my mind. 2 books, actually. So I can't wait to talk about them, and no spoilers. But yeah, thanks for having me, Javi, Chad. Happy to be here. Thanks for everybody that shows up. Awesome, man. Let's get this started, man. I'm excited.
Sweet. And I'm excited that you're here. Sadly, our brother Hyde is a little under the weather, so he's taking the night off. So our well wishes to Hyde. Feel better, brother. We will see you next week. I'm sure you've got some good reading to do as you're not feeling too well. So get that reading in. Be ready for next week. And I'm sure you'll feel better, man. So feel better, man. And with that being said, let's just get to it, guys. Talk some comics. Well, everyone's had a good week so far. A good day.
Yeah, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good, man. Work was good, and then like you said, I went to the midnight release of Absolute Carnage. That was pretty awesome. My local comic book shop had that whole thing set up, so that was pretty fun. Picked up some books.
Big turnout.
Oh yeah, man. There was a lot more people there than the House of X one for sure.
Really?
Yeah. It was a lot more popping for the Absolute Carnage one. They had more variants out. People were like digging the variants, and yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. The temporary tattoos were cool too.
Temporary tattoos?
Yeah, I don't know if you were able to get one, but they were giving out temporary tattoos. It was like a 5-pack of like these Venom temporary tattoos.
I did not get any of them today.
I don't know about that either.
Yeah, man, but it's all right. Maybe
I'll show them off when we show off our books.
All right, sweet. I was like, maybe next week we can get them, but they probably won't be there next week, so never mind about that. So
was that the only book you could get, or you could get everything?
Once it hit midnight, it was all free game.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Super sweet.
That's how they run at that LCS. It's pretty cool. I've been to a couple of their midnight releases. Yeah, as soon as midnight hits, you can pick up all your books.
Oh, badass.
Yeah, it was fun.
Badass. So before we hop into some new comics, let's hop into the chat because we got some beautiful people joining us, and I'm sure we'll get some more people trickling in here later. But we got our homie Steve Whiting, aka Stone Cold Steve Comics. What is going on, Steve? Super excited that you're here. Thank you, brother. We also got Mr. Gretzky in the chat. What is going on, Mr. G? Happy you can make it. As always, hi, Lucha. He's in the chat. He's on your screen. He's everywhere, people. And Denny Ferreira, thank you for being here, Denny. Appreciate you joining us for another New Comic Book Wednesday. And we got Bake the Snake going on to the next round of the Slab Down tournament. So you guys want to make sure you check out Sunday Night Slab Down. It's one of the best things happening on your comic book community right now. So check that out. Bake, congrats on your win. We got Pope Cerebus up in here, Ben Compton, and Squanchy. What is going on, Squanchy? Congrats on, he won a giveaway not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. So congrats to that dude for that. So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate all of you. And let's just hop into some recent reads of the week. Javi, I know you had to have read something. I know you're not caught up on all your reading, but catch us up on what you have gotten caught up on, brother.
All right, so one thing I did catch up on, and this is coming out once a month, so it's a nice and fresh read when it comes out. This is Darkened Wish #2, Dungeons and Dragons book. It was a fun read. It continues off this adventure of this druid. She's like a shape shifter. She can turn into animals, commune with nature, and she's pretty much meeting up with her party. They're gathering supplies in the new town, and of course what happens, they come across a quest, and we all know what goes from there. It was cool, nice little fun read. I'm excited to see what happens in the next issue. I also managed to finish Doom Patrol on the show on DCU, and that was really fun. And I have this Doom Patrol graphic novel that I've been perusing my way through just because I've been digging Doom Patrol, digging the characters. I've been scoping out some Flex Mentallo. He has like a 4-issue miniseries, so I've been scoping that out. But yeah, man, just catching up on my reads, hitting the indies a little bit. That's about it for me.
Nice, dude. Nice. Great stuff. Well, thank you.
Good stuff, Bobby.
Yo, I know Highly, he's been chomping at the bit to talk about it. He called me earlier. He's like, dude, did you read this? I can't wait to get on and talk about it. So we're going to kick it over to Highly, and no spoilers, because I know he's talking about something that came out today, and I can't wait to read it a little later. But Highly, what you got for us, man?
All right. I'm going to go real quick through some stuff that I read last week that I got. I got this Heathen #7. I know #8 came out, but I haven't picked it up. Bolt, great comic. I got Excellence #1. Me and Javi talked about this off air. Not my favorite, but it was okay. Resonant, love this. I thought this was very good. I got the B cover, a little white man homage, and I got Powers of X. Not as good as House of X, but still very good. And then today, bro. All right, let me see what I got. All right, I got.
But just talk about what you read. You don't.
Just what I read. I read Hulk, Immortal Hulk, and this was. I'm not. I love it, but I'm not like the biggest, fanboy of it. But this issue rocks. I got both covers. I got this one. My shop actually didn't have these.
All right. No more of that. We're gonna show all that off later, bro. We show off new comic book days
what I read?
Yeah, you talk about what you read, man.
What about that one indie?
I read this.
Or you talk about the one indie that you said that you really enjoying. Bolt, Excellence. You're jumping the gun. I get it. It's exciting.
That's why I asked. Okay, then you know what?
I gotta reel you in real quick.
The Heathen is a very good book. It was probably the best thing I read last week. It's an indie title. It's from Volt. It was on hiatus for like a year, and it just came back a few weeks ago. And I know #8 came out. It's about a Viking princess with the gods, and dude, it's very underrated, but it is excellent. I'm not gonna ruin it, no spoilers, but it's just with the gods, and she's on a quest. It's just excellent, guys. And that's it. And I'll save the rest for later with no spoilers. I'm just really excited, man. The House of X just blew my mind, son.
Of course it did, because it's Hickman, man. And that's what Hickman does. All right. Let me grab my nifty comic book stand here. Talk about what I read last week. Fellas.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and I guess we'll kind of just keep it. I'll go DC first. So last week, DC, I actually read Batman Last Night on Earth, book #2. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Last Hoorah. on Batman. And I'm going to say this. I loved it. I actually like what Snyder's doing. I mean, kind of bringing in some new 52 stuff, which, you know, may not care about so much now because, you know, we've moved on from that. But it's been cool how it's wrapped in. And this is like taking place in a just, I guess it seems to be a far, far future, but really, really cool. Art is phenomenal. Capullo kills it. This cover is just awesome as well. Just give you guys a little closer look at that. But great read. I love everything that Capullo and Snyder are doing in this. So if you guys haven't read it, check it out. Part of the DC Black Label. Batman, Last Night on Earth. Great stuff right there. And my indie read from last week, you already know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 96. We got the full first appearance, full first issue with the female turtle in it, you can say. But great read. City at War still happening. Karai, Shredder's granddaughter, still trying to take the throne of the Foot from Splinter. But you finally get to see what happens with Jenny as she becomes this new turtle, how they overcome the adversity that they're in at that moment. So good stuff. And then it actually just leaves you with an awesome cliffhanger, and there's some great action soon to come in issue 97. So I can't wait for that, man. So definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You definitely want to go check out Review in the Half Shell because I got to link up with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Brothers, Comic Jabroni, and C. Wood. So hopefully that'll be happening soon. And Who Dat Comics and more. That Eastman cover, super, super good stuff.
Yeah, that Eastman cover is so nice.
Oh, it's so beautiful, right? And my Marvel read from last week is definitely Powers of 10. I will say this. I love this book as well. I love House of X. I love Powers of 10. I think what Hickman is doing is giving us some X-Men goodness. He is giving us exactly what we all want, I think. This great writer on X-Men and giving X-Men just justice, I believe. And I feel like that's what's happening right here. He's doing a great job. I loved it. And once again, make sure you guys are reading those pages in between the panels with those white, Javi, you know what I'm talking about? Those white and black.
Oh, yeah.
They set up a lot of stuff and fill in a lot of gaps of what has been going on between these years of what's happening in these different times. Because if you guys are reading the book, you know what I mean by that. So definitely make sure you guys are reading that because that's going to fill in a lot of that confusing stuff that you're probably not sure of. Because I had people tell me like, man, I was just confused in that book. I'm like, well, first question is, did you read that, you know, those other pages? Because those pages give you context to what is going on currently and how we've gotten to where we're at. Because obviously there's no backstory on that, but those pages are those contexts of that. So make sure you guys go check that out. Read it. Powers of 10, Hickman, killing it. Loved everything about it, man. Just some great stuff. And with that being said, man, we got some more beautiful people hopping in the chats. I just got to shout them out real quick. We got my brother, Caleb, the Comic Smurf Murphy, Old Wolf. What's going on,
Caleb?
All the 90 holics finding their way in here. I also saw Hail Hydra Comics. Hail Hydra. What is going on, brother? Thank you for being here. I did see. Who else did I see up in here? Appreciate all the love. Appreciate everyone coming up in here. I know there's somebody else I forgot, and I'm sorry if I did forget you. But thank you guys for being here. This is some fun and great, awesome stuff. Life with Two YouTubers is up in here now, too. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So that will bring us to our little speculation segment. And
well, can I ask a question about the TMNT book?
Go ahead.
No.
Is there does she have powers like or like I don't know how to really like she's not like she doesn't have ninja powers, right? She's just
okay, so she was already
I don't want to ask the question without spoiling too much. That's what I was
saying. I got you. So yeah. I mean, well, I'll say this. I think most people know how she becomes a turtle because it was like really, really put out there. But so, and I guess since we're talking about it, let me just go ahead and put it up. So talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right now. Okay, so Jenny her name is Jenica, and they refer to her as Jenny throughout the book. Her first appearance is in issue 51 of this run. So she is a Chunin to Splinter of the Foot. So she was already someone that she was actually in the Foot for years, and she's become like the right-hand man of Splinter as he's the head of the Foot. So she's already a ninja in a sense. She's already got those abilities to like kick ass. And she's probably one of the most badass because because she's the right-hand man of Splinter. So you have badass. That. Yeah, super badass. So, and I guess, in the issue before this, what happens is, actually on in issue 94, she gets stabbed. And on Free Comic Book Day issue, that story continues, which was really cool. And now I guess we're spoiling a little bit. But I think a lot of people saw, and they also had that one cover. But pretty much she gets stabbed. They're trying to rush her to the hospital. As they get to the hospital, it's pretty much locked down by Foot, and they can't get her in there. So Donnie makes this decision to do a blood transfusion with him, and within that it transformed her. So that's how that happened. So that's the spoiler.
The mutagen spread.
Yeah. So she's just now a mutant in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's gonna heighten any of her abilities, and those abilities haven't been showcased as of yet. I know that's not really like explaining anything, and I don't think
that makes perfect sense. Yeah, she hasn't really had her moment to really shine.
Yeah, so I can't tell you what if she has new abilities or if her abilities are heightened or anything like that. But if she was already pretty badass as like a foot soldier, so to speak.
Nice, that's awesome.
I don't know if that helps you by any chance.
Definitely, thank you for dropping that knowledge.
I try, and thank you, Biggie Shaq, for being here, man. NWO, baby, we clicked up for life. All right, now we're gonna go to a little spec talk, guys. And all right, so typically I try to keep the spec books not too crazy, so that way you can definitely go out and try to search for them, be in most people's price range. This book is a little higher, but I would also tell you it's a book you want to kind of get on now. It's already starting to see growth over the last few months. People have been talking about it. And everything that's been going on with this event that's been happening that we've all been hyped up for and all super excited about. So I would tell you want to go get your hands on this before it gets too crazy, or even a low grade copy, because once if you can find a low grade copy at a great price, it will return on investment for sure. And my spec book of the week, and it's probably like highlight of the week because it's a great pickup and find that I was able to find, but it's going to be Incredible Hulk 180, guys. And that is the first cameo appearance or the first appearance of Wolverine, however you want to look at it. According to Marvel, in that issue that came out of the previews for the X-Men, it's stated in here that is his first appearance. But I would tell you outside of that, I don't think that's going to drive this book up in the market value. I think, and then we already know what's really been driving this book is 181 has been getting crazy out of reach, super crazy out of reach. So definitely people are starting to gravitate towards this one because it seems to be more in their price range. So I would definitely tell you, if it's something that you can get in your price range, if you come across one, hop on it, because before you know it, you won't be able to get one. So Incredible Hulk 180, definitely my spec book. And then I would even take it one step further and say, if you can, I mean, I know I probably shouldn't show you guys two, but go 182, because this is another book that's slowly growing in price because 181 is getting out of reach. Eventually 180 will get out of reach. So people will start gravitating towards this one as his second appearance. But what's also cool about this book, this does have two first appearance of Hammer and Anvil. So 182, you're kind of getting, a second and two first. So this is a great book. It's got a couple first appearance, a second appearance, which is huge, and definitely can be more affordable than that 180. So definitely before Wolverine gets announced in anything MCU, go get your hands on either one of these books, because by that time it'll be crazy out of price like that 181, which I don't think I'll ever have my hands on.
Chad,
So,
show that 180 closer, man. You just got that, dude. Show that sucker off, dude.
all right, cool.
I know you're proud. I'm happy you got it, bro. I'm stoked you got it, dude.
Thank you.
That's beautiful, man.
It's a banger right there. That's an awesome book.
That is nice.
So yeah, man, it's
very happy for you, man.
Thank you. It's definitely not a high grade. It's a mid-grade copy. The Mylar definitely helps.
Dude, that's fine, man. That's a big book.
So no, man. Like I said, I'm super excited and super happy to add it to my collection. I think it's one of those books that's going to get super out of reach as soon as he gets announced in anything MCU, you know.
Sure.
And yeah, man, I would tell you if you can find yourself one at a great price, hop on it now before it's too late, man. So
the thing about that book is you'll see it at a con, man, but what they're asking for it is crazy.
Yeah,
at a con, you rarely see that. You lucked out, man.
Bro, and I got my facsimile, so I mean,
hey, what's up?
You got the trifecta.
I got the trifecta in a way, not exactly like my boy Raul, but you know.
No, I don't got that trifecta, dude. You got more pieces to that than I do.
Do I?
He has more pieces, bro. He said
I don't got the 180. I don't got the 180.
Yeah, but you have a 182 and a 181.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, bro.
You have a 181.
I'm not complaining, but that's still a big book.
No, it really is. Like you said, just excited to add it to my collection, man. And hopping on that hype train before it's too hype in a sense, and specking on it now. So definitely tell you, and even that 182, like I think we've seen, like I mentioned, we've seen that slowly go up in price as well. So definitely, if you're a Wolverine fan, hop on those books before it's too late.
For sure.
Shout out to a couple more people hopping in the chat. Jeffrey Comic Con Henson. Who would like the Hulk? That's what Jeff said, right? So thank you for being here, Jeff. Biggie Shaq. Appreciate the love. Biggie Shaq always going ham in the chats, bro. I love it, man. I love it. All right. Enough of me talking. The reason why everyone's here, it's the real reason why Raul's here. It's the real reason why you guys are here in the chat. It's Javi's Variant Corner.
For
Javi,
sure, man.
people want to know what is going on in the world of variants and what we need to be on the lookout for.
What is going on in the world of variants? Indeed. Shout out to those hot spec books for sure.
Oh, thank you, brother. And shout out to you with the variants, man, because I was able to pick. So we appreciate that love, man.
So let me know if it's all good here. As I set this up.
No, you're good. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna start showing it. Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, man, some variants coming out in September. Kicking it off with DC this time. We have Adam Hughes doing this super cool Superman variant. This is a cover B to Superman number 14 by Bendis. You know, Adam Hughes always does some awesome covers, and here we have Crypto, the super dog. I like how here the cat is like canceled out. That's pretty funny.
That is cool.
But yeah, man, Adam Hughes, check him out. Superman number 14. This is the cover B. This is still going on with the Year of the Villain. Dark Gifts, I guess, is the continuation of it. This is it's coming out. This is actually coming out next week, August 14th. So if you want it, if you're on Superman, put it on your pull list. Have to give out a shout out to Derek, who's on this Jimmy Olsen run. This is Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen number 3. This is the cover B by Ben Oliver. This is coming out September 18th. It's a super cool cover, white background, nice big black bold letters. And, you know, we have Jimmy Olsen here with blood running down from his body. Who shot the decoy corpse of Jimmy Olsen? So if you're into Jimmy Olsen, into the this variant, tell your comic book shop to put on your pull list. Off the DC deceased run, they're coming out with a spin-off, and I'm not on the book, the main title, Deceased, but the synopsis for this spin-off sounds epic. And it's like an offshoot of heroes that are trying to like save the world and trying to like save the city while this is all running amok. And you know, where the Justice League can't stand, they have to stand up. And the team is epic. Mr. Miracle, Big Barda, Mr. Terrific, John Constantine, Blue Beetle, and Booster Gold.
Dude, I like that cover.
This is a horror movie variant. This is off of The Conjuring. So
I like that cover, dude.
yeah, The Conjuring was obviously a super popular horror movie. And they took that movie poster and they made it into the season based on the true case files of the Waynes.
I like that, man.
Dude, and this team sounds epic. I'm super excited. Like I'm probably gonna get on this run just because of the team alone and just like the banter in between these characters. It's gonna be super dope. Deceased, A Good Day to Die #1. That's what the run is called. Written by Tom Taylor. This variant is by Yasmin Putri. Marvel, moving on to Marvel. Marvel is coming out with Marvel Comics 1001. This is the 1 in 100 incentive variant. This is a super dope cover. The artist goes by the name of Mr. Garson. He does a lot of collage variants. He did Spider-Man 700. He did a Daredevil End of Days cover. He's a French artist. And it's pretty funny. His gimmick is that he wears a lucha mask. So that's pretty cool. I guess he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't really like to show his face, I guess. But Mr. Garson, Marvel Comics 1001, the 1 in 100 incentive variant. This is an awesome with all the heroes on it.
That is super cool.
Yeah, there's like Thanos Inception going on right here. The big makeup of Thanos is made up of little Thanoses.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a little She-Hulk at the bottom.
right here, yeah, on the bottom right. Everybody, I think a lot of, yeah, if you really take, you could spend
a lot of time.
Yeah. Oof, coming down to Venom #18. Marvel is coming out with some Immortal wraparound variants. This is Venom #18 by Will Sliney, coming out September 11th. It's going to be actually the same day I leave to Puerto Rico, so that's going to be kind of cool. It's a Absolute Carnage tie-in, so I know these Immortal Hulk variants popped. I believe it was a second printing, and they came out with a variant for the second printing, and those got really popular. Marvel is going to be doing like a continuation of that. Little homage. They're coming out with a Venom #18, and they're also coming out with a Fantastic Four.
I like that Venom one, dude. I think I like that Venom one better than the Hulk one.
The Venom one is awesome. Yeah.
Venom one is wow.
Fantastic Four #14. This is coming out September 4th. This is by Mike McCone. Show off this Venom one more time.
Yeah, dude, wow.
It's awesome.
That is nice. Dude, who did that one?
Will Sliney.
Wow. Dude, I love the red background. Oh, dude, that is
nice.
Pops. It pops.
Yeah. Indies coming out in September. Source Point has been a really hot publisher as of late. They're coming out with a new #1 called this is Scout Comics. Excuse me. Midnight Sky #1 by Scout Comics. They're coming out with a variant. This is by Vince Locke, coming out September 25th. So if you're into some indies, check it out. Midnight Sky.
I'll be looking for that.
Scout Comics. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #43. Coming out with a nice little foil cover. They do these helmet covers. This is for the Blue Ranger by Joni Montez. And last but not least, I really dig these old school trippy variants. Yeah, like these psychedelic variants. This is Ice Cream Man #15. This is the cover B by Patrick Horace.
Dude, I like that too, man. I like her face.
I really like the colors. She's purple, and the background is yellow. It really
yellow,
pops.
yeah, I love the yellow. I like Ice Cream Man.
Ice Cream Man by Image Comics #15. This is the cover B. So if you're on the issue and if you like this cover, tell your local comic book shop to put this on your pull list. They can easily order it for you along with these other variants. This Midnight Sky is a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Check them out. Scout Comics, a new #1. Yeah. That's it for the variant corner.
Hell yeah, Javi. Let you go through that one. Oh, there it is. And there was Javi's variant corner. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you for enjoying, and leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let us know if you want to see anything new. And if you're digging the 90MF Comics channel, thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. You know how it is. Show some love.
Yeah, man. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know what you want us to read. If you're catching us on the replay, drop a comment below, man. Let us know. That way we can shout you out on the next episode. Hey, gotta channel my little legend right there. So now, everyone's favorite day of the week, New Comic Book Day, Wednesday. We're here to show off some new comics. I know this guy is ready as hell, so I'm just going to go straight to him. Hi, Aaliyah. Take it away, bro.
Dude, okay. I picked up the Carnage. I got this one because it's a new character. Okay, that's enough. I'll read this. I heard it's long, and I heard it's really good.
It's long. It's super long.
The 2 Immortal.
Nice.
I can't wait for you guys, Chad. I can't wait for you to read this, man. It was, oh, dude, it was so good, so good. But this, okay. I've been an X-Men. I love X-Men. I got a long ass run of X-Men. I stopped collecting X-Men. I haven't read an X-Men book in like 25, 30 years. The first issue blew my mind. This is one of the best books I've read in the last 5 years, guys. It is so good. I finished reading it. I looked online. Reggie was already talking about it in a live show that I had to jump on, and I started chatting with, putting stuff in the chat. This is so badass. He brings back Mystique. Not spoilers. These aren't spoilers because these characters were, but Mystique, Destiny is straight up gangster in this book. Chad was earlier saying about all the different charts and whatnot. They are great in this book. There's a chart in the back about a timeline that I was looking at it for a few minutes because it was just so interesting. But this book, guys, man, one was great. This, House of X is my #1 read right now. This is nice. Excellent. Gangster, The story is just crazy. It's the A cover that everybody says that people aren't too crazy about it, where it has all the different characters like in triangles.
Yeah.
Read the book and that cover makes sense. It's a great cover. Now I'm looking at that cover. I didn't pick that one up. I didn't have a chance. They didn't have it. And that cover is perfect for this book. Man, I can't say enough of that book, dude. I wish I could spoil it, but I'm not, because you guys got to enjoy it. I'm going to read it again. I don't read too many comics twice, especially new comics, and I'm going to read this. I'll probably read this before I read the Carnage. It is that good, guys. Mind blown. Maria McTaggart, dude. I can't say enough, dude. That guy. I love Hickman. I love East of West is my favorite book. And dude,
Hickman's great, man.
East of West is my favorite book.
That whole Avengers Volume 5 run with the incursions and then the lead up to Secret Wars.
Dude, I'm probably gonna finish this show and I'm gonna probably read it again. It's that good, bro. I mean, mind blown, dude.
No, yeah, he's doing what he did with that new event, like that Avengers run, but that Avengers run was 40 something issues, but he's doing what he did with House of X with like 1 and 4 issues. It's insane. Bro. He's packing so much story and so much goodness.
The crazy thing is, he's just starting.
He's just starting.
But it's so good.
Yeah, I know. He's just setting it up. And the best part is, like, when we get further down the line on something, and then he's gonna just somehow like,
bro. There's this page with Destiny. That
all right, shut up. Javi, show us what you picked up today. Shut up.
Javi, I read it again, and then I read it again. It was so damn good.
Javi, show us what you picked up. I don't want to spoil nothing.
I'm not spoiling it.
Yeah, you were about to. Y'all heard him. Oh, these showing off. Oh, he goes, you know what I picked up? Those tattoos you didn't get. Damn, son.
Nice.
Shit.
Temporary tattoos, absolute carnage. Contains 5.
Javi,
I think there are 5 different ones.
Javi, I smell an A-OK to a certain 90.
No, Javi's not gonna give those up. Javi was on Venom before I was.
I picked up. Oh man, look at this sign. This Conquistador sign.
Change it. You can put it on the opposite side of you if you want.
Oh, it's gonna take too long.
Man, I didn't see that at my shop.
The Dark Age #1. If they have more at the shop, I'll pick one up.
Is that better?
It's all good. I'll show it off here and then I'll just place it down.
The big imagery.
Red 5 Comics, The Dark Age #1. It's a post-apocalyptic fantasy setting. Takes place in the modern world, but stuff happens and then they have to like revert back into like Fight Club-esque type of style. I picked up Absolute Carnage. I don't know what the heck this is, but I need to have it. So that's why I bought it.
I wonder who that character is.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
You know what? I got a feeling who that is, and I should have gotten me that cover. One of those guarding the gates to Noel's kingdom.
I picked that one up just because of a spec, just because it's a new character on the cover. That's why I got it.
I picked it up because I had no idea what the heck it was, and I needed to have it. It was so insane. I
might have to try to catch me on one.
I have a cover in my box. Savage Avengers.
Biggie just said that if he's gotta come on and he has to come on and come us all down. Maybe just me. That's a little funny.
Savage Avengers #4, regular cover. Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys Marvel history #6.
Is that the final one?
I am not 100% sure.
It is?
I believe so. I think so.
Immortal Hulk #22.
Javi, did you get a chance to read that?
No, I have not read it yet.
Dude, it's really good, man. It's really, really good.
Picked up the B cover of Die number 6.
I picked that up and I went to read it, and I haven't read Die since it's been like 2 months, and I was totally lost. I gotta go back and read it again.
Picked up the True Believers, Absolute Carnage, Planet of the Symbiotes.
That's dope.
Very nice.
Awesome cover. Awesome read. I love these True Believers.
So does Biggie Shaq.
I picked up this YA young adult read. It's a Kaboom Studios Cartoon Network. Over the Garden Wall, Soulful Symphonies. It was it's like a little fantasy music setting, and you know me, captain of the Funkship Troopers. Anytime there's some music thrown into some comics, I gotta check it out. So wanted to check that out. Ooh, look at that glare. And last but not least, I also picked up the True Believers Carnage Mind Bomb.
Oh, nice. I gotta find me one of those.
And that's it for me, man. What about you, Chad?
Sweet, man. This was a big week this week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Big week. So, yeah, so let's just go ahead. Kick it off my DC, Batman, TMNT. You already know. Got to have my Batman. Got to have my TMNT. Had to get the Eastman variant because that's what I do. Just show that off real quick. A little closer. Got that Joker Shredder fusion, which is awesome. My indie book, Die. Got cover A. I think the cover A is awesome as well. Cover B is great, but this is dope as well.
Yeah, that's nice too.
So
they just didn't have it in my shop.
Die issue number 6. You know, we can show that off right there. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Cosmic Ghost Rider issue number 6. I do believe this is the last issue of the miniseries, but we will find out. Bro, come on, look at that. That's the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider family on the cover.
That's what I was looking at. That's what that is, right?
Yeah,
yep.
man. So
pretty cool.
Yep.
Awesome stuff there. You gotta love that. Let me just.
Hey, shout out to Marcos in the chat.
Yo, Marcos, what's going on? Thank you for being, and Unruly Simeon for joining us. We had a couple more people hop in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the love. Next up, Old Man Quill, issue number 8. Everything Old Man I'm all about. Old Man Quill has been phenomenal. Ethan Sachs has been killing this. Me and John seem to be the only ones reading this, but great stuff. Make sure you read it if you're not. And then, like everyone else, picked up House of X issue number 2. Excited to see what is going on here. I'll probably hop off of this and get some reading in because I got a lot of reading to do tonight.
That's the cover I was talking about. That cover makes so much sense now, man.
I love that cover. It reminds me of some of the Die covers.
Yeah.
You know what, Javi? You're right, man. Dude, it is so good.
And of course, as everyone is on it, I'm on it. Immortal Hulk, issue 22. We got 3 more issues after this, guys. Sadly, it is ending at 25. It's pretty confirmed, if I'm not mistaken. So issue 25 will be the end of Immortal Hulk. So definitely,
epic run, man.
All good things must come to an end.
All-time great run, both covers and story, man.
Yeah. So, yo, what's up, 84? Thanks for hopping in at the end of the show, brother. Appreciate you, man. Hashtag free 84. And the next book I picked up, just like everybody else, Absolute Carnage. I got cover A, and I had to do it, people. If it wasn't for Javi's Variant Corner, I wouldn't have seen it. I wouldn't have known about it. I had to get that Delato.
So nice, man.
25.
Very nice.
That is my haul of today, bro. Big week, bro. Big week. Thanks. I've been trying to cut back, and that did not help. But hey.
Yo, I don't know if we shouted out Pope Cerebus in the chat.
Yeah, I've shouted out Pope. He was one of the first to shout it out.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I thought he was just here chilling.
No, well, he's been here almost the whole
time. Yeah.
So Pope, thank you for being here for the whole show, brother. shout you out for that, man.
Comic Head, what's going on? Biggie. I'm a slow
man.
chatter. I'm a slow chatter.
It's okay. I'm trying to get used to it being on the StreamYard because I'm normally used to the pop-up and I have it on a different side of my screen. So I'm trying to get better at this. So as 84 said, I'm going to do some reading tonight. A lot of good stuff dropped.
For sure.
That, brother. So, all right, guys. You guys got anything going on your channels? What you got going on? Hi, Lucha.
I think I might do a new comic book day video tomorrow. What else? I'm gonna shout out House of X, man. I cannot, dude. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna read that again. I got you on Friday, 90.
Oh, bro, yeah. Whatever you think, bro. Whatever you think. All right, you don't want me to start.
Direct.
You don't even want to start if we're here live. You know,
direct. The only thing else I got going on is, dude, I am ready for some Raider football.
Oh yeah, bro.
I cannot wait for football.
Season starting this week. As you guys know, I'm a huge soccer fan. So actually, soccer starts this week, Premier League. So I'm excited for that. There's a lot going on this week, man. But Javi's got a lot going on, the Conquistadors channel. So, Javi, what is going on the Conquistadors channel?
Conquistadors, we are brewing up some goodness. We've been taking a little bit of silence, a little bit of a quiet time. We are setting up a schedule to try and set some shows up for yourself. So look out in the future for some more Our Collection tea time, some more Oprah Boys book club coming at you. And yeah, man, enough said.
And Sunday, we're trying to dig up something for Sunday, Javi.
So Silver Age Sunday, we are going to keep the tradition alive. So join us Sunday mornings, Sunday afternoons. We'll be talking comic books, showing off some Silver Age goodness. So, you know, grab your coffees, grab your lunch, whatever it may be, and come hang out with us, the boys. Hialeah, you'll definitely be there. I know Jeff wants to be a part of it as well. So yeah, man, we're gonna keep the tradition rolling, keep the tradition alive. Chad, if you'd like to join us as well, Silver Age Sundays.
Sunday, I'm there. But you guys already know that YouTube is 90, and this Sunday we got the Sunday night slab down. Now, I'm working on the 2 contestants right now. Hopefully it's going to be Houdat and Bear Island Comics. That's what I'm working on, but that's not confirmed. So who knows what and who the next match will be. So be on the lookout. You want to make sure you're subscribed. You got that bell rung because your boys 84 and 90 are going to be bringing you the action live every Sunday night on the Sunday night slab down. And depending on what the theme is of that match, we're going to always try to bring in a professional color analyst on that topic. So be on the lookout this Sunday night slab down right here at 90MF Comics. And you can catch your boy Y290 whoop up this guy High Lucha Libre. And I've already beaten him twice, so I don't even know why I have to face the tone again. This is blasphemy. It's another conspiracy theory. You already know I'm a conspiracy victim from the first time, or when I got my Hunt Championship stolen from me, and now they're trying to pull this crap on me. So be there Friday, triple threat match, cover championship on the line. I guess there's no theme. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. We're not going to have a theme on the cover championship when the cover theme of the week is what made the hunt. But it's okay. I can be put into your little rules and no themes, and I'm going to knock it out of the park anyway. So make sure you're there. Y290, retain and cover championship, because that's what I do, baby. And that being said, I want to thank Javi being here. I want to thank Raul for being here. I want to thank all of you for being here. It is a pleasure to just bring you this awesome content every Wednesday, and it's not possible without you guys. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, guys, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Hialeah. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll see you next week, guys. And
Peace.
go get your books.
House of X.
Your books. Oh, read them, get them. Make sure you're caught up for next week.